Definitely, we're going to win.
Absolutely. Now, real quick before we jump into proving grounds and take on some of the best competition out there, Power, what building?
And the Hawks with a confident look as they go into the early round for a win on the road. Thank you for tuning in this Sunday evening. Hi everyone, this is Kevin Arlen. Joining us tonight, Greg Anthony and Hall of Famer Doris Burke. And reporting from the sidelines, our very own David Aldridge. A look at Atlanta's opening lineup. In the post, it'll be Johnson and O'Connell. Daniels out there with Young. And it's Reza Shea in at the 3 spot. And for the Knicks, they've got Towns. Smooth out there with OG Anunoby. Then it's Mikal Bridges. And it's Brunson in at the point. There should be plenty of action down in the paint area tonight, Greg, with the big man matchup in this one.
Yeah, I love to see steroids doing down low, kind of a throwback in some ways, but there's still plenty of physicality in the modern game.
Italy kicks off the tip. On the wing for Bridges. The pass to Smooth. Uses the glass to finish the ball.
You get the sense that there is a level of intensity right out of the gates.
Now, here is Young. In the last minutes, the other night, definitely was not himself. Bridges was there. Smooth. His shot is good. And so it's Atlanta with the 4-point game. Norris, this year's roster was put together. They have a great level of physicality.
Kevin, if you think about it, the way the Bulls are starting to trend back toward that level of physicality, they've got an opportunity to be successful. They also have a big-time star in Jalen Brunson, so there's a lot of talent about the future. Let's remember, this is 6'8",
A slow start for Atlanta in this one. On the left side. He is rebounded by Anunoby.
Well, this is the kind of shot we've come to expect him to make. He's got to be upset with that one.
It's Towns. Now the Hawks moving it the other way. And there's Tatum. That's good combination by O'Connell.
What a beautiful fast break opportunity, and the finish pretty good.
Here's Smooth. And he can certainly fill it out when they need him to. He's averaging almost 21 minutes a game. Shot clock at 6. We need to get off the shot. The shot's good from Brunson. Josh Hart. Mikael Bridges checked in for James Harden. And Jalen Brunson in for Miles McBride. On the court right now for the Bucks. The front court is Lisa Shea and Johnson. Trae Young is with Derrick Daniels. Enes O'Connell into the center position. And Lonnie got him on up. And sends it over towards Rick Porter. Jason David.
Hey guys, well, Smooth in the last game against Atlanta had a huge game. He ended up with 15 points and hit a few threes. And dominated his result. Guys,
All right, David. We'll see if tonight follows suit. I'm sure he'll be good for the job. sideline. That's no good. Couldn't get his first shot to go. How hard? From three. And then it's
Brother, 2-2 graph in the building, chat. Let's get it. Oh, he got that. That's my bad. See that? You see that? I told you, let me see that. You wanna... Oh my god, that was supposed to drop. Let's go. Turn up. They know the vibes. Let's go.
Josh comes in for Smooth. James Harden, he's check in for Miguel. And Miguel McBride subbing for Jalen Brunson. Here's Trent. And a piece of it.
I'm going to be honest with you, Victor, this is the best week I've ever seen in my career covering the NBA. Let's remember, he won a national title in college. He's willing to do absolutely anything to help his team win. You want this guy on your side.
No good on the floor.
Now, the intensity, the toughness, the absolute ability to play bigger than your size, that is Josh Hart.
Lennox making a switch here. Boucher is checked in. And he's good on second. And so on. Here's what's going on.
I think they have the first and foremost a great player is a great competitor. This is a team sport, and a player doesn't have control necessarily of the parts and pieces behind it, or the organization that takes time to succeed. Titles matter, certainly, there's no question. And it's a great fodder for fans, but it's not how I find a great player.
Every year we have on the books teammate of the war. What are some coaches who usually beat them during a great teamwork?
You know, Kevin, you want guys who make it better and who make it fun to come to work. In the end, teammates are like family. So trust, commitment, and just enjoying being one another. It matters.
Ian with the ball. And it's tipped off. And the next one down for Wood. Here's McBride. Finish off the break. The guys decided to draw the success for the Knicks. Substitution on the goal for Jason Johnson goes in for George Meehan. Lisa Shea is checked in for man. And Trey Young subbed in for Wallace.
I think obviously shot blocking skills is the first thing you think of when you think of Mitchell Robinson. But this guy is showing signs of improving on the offensive end as well.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest, just a total obliteration, if you will. And you can safely say mission accomplished now for the Knicks.
It was a standout performance across the board.
I mean, it was like watching a Cavs play come out. They were able to do more or less whatever they wanted.
And I think a great job in positioning themselves for the W here. It's win number 21 on the season.
And they've taken control of the season series. This brings them to 2-0 with one game left against this squad.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one was a defensive game for OG Anunoby.
I think it would be any possible to overstate the influence he had on this basketball game. He was the centerpiece of what they did on the offensive end, and he was ramped up their defense. That's as good as the performances we've seen.
We've got 13 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Now here's Wallace. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Dorisburg, David Aldridge, Greg Anthony.
My boy said I just woke up. My fourth was good. My sister barbecued it at the house. Went to New Jersey. It was great. A lot of good barbecue chicken, jerk chicken, burgers, franks, baked beans, potato salad, the whole shebang, bro. Boy had a good old feast. No cap. Good feast, bro.
Lex, you always challenge me. You know I love it when you challenge me, so let's do it.
Had to wear the Proving Grounds jersey today for this gameplay because I'm pretty excited. All right, what's the game plan, guys?
We just play sides if that's possible. But
Yeah,
no,
well, you just kick out. Yeah, we got it.
yeah.
Just not going to let back. I'm going to
Good defense.
I got it.
Yeah, good defense.
They really
Chicago calls timeout. Well, I don't think anyone predicted that Jalen Brunson. Substitution here for Chicago. Collins, he's checked in for Vucevic. Uzelis comes in for Williams. Terry's checked in for DeSumo. And it's Highland in for Giddey. And he's going for the line. Yeah, one of the prettiest in basketball. I don't know the other wing. That's joining us now. We're in the second quarter. 3 minutes gone by. Pass to White. Here's Terry. Now here's Collins. Second chance shot. Highland misses. Collins against Towns. Left side Brunson. Now Towns. Back to Brunson. And there's Brunson. The assist by Towns. Their offense is looking like a well-controlled machine. Here's Collins. Can't get it to drop. Good work defensively by Towns. Here's Ananobi. Soft touch. Nothing on the table right now. Their focus and execution has been outstanding. Here's White. Towns with a rebound. Towns has got 4 rebounds now. Left side Ananobi. Get it back. Towns is so dangerous on the offensive glass. They need something to go and regain some confidence. No question. Way too many empty possessions for them. Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. White pass to Highland. Here's Terry. No points so far. The Bulls with another miss. Here's Brunson. Dominating first half play. And so far, it hasn't been close. Takes out front. Putting up a cute. Just about ready for the second half here. Big comeback is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. And Chicago has possession. It's off to Boston after this one, where they will face the Celtics. That'll be the third stop of this 4-game trip. On the court for Chicago. Gideon White there to make the backcourt. Patrick Williams out there with Uzelis. And it's Vucevic in the center. Locking down the middle. Outside Brunson. Pass to Smooth. Takes a 3. Basket is good. The assist is Brunson. Brunson's got his third assist of the night. And don't have the smoothest mindset. Brunson's ready to make the next pass. Outside Giddey. Williams with it. The kick out to White. Back to Williams. The putback. It's good. On the putback. Always love the hard work on the glass. Just great activity. And so it's Brunson with it. He brings it up to the next. Time out here from our reporter, Ali LaForce.
Thanks, Brian. And Nick, one of the top executives of the team, and the league to start. And maybe Coach Tom Thibodeau said, we pride ourselves on having a tight
Kennedy against Brunson. Up top, Vucevic. Oh, it's blocked by Towns. The wingspan of Towns in action. Count that. 2 points and a chance for one more in the third. It goes on back to Williams. New York shooting their first free throw of the night here. For the Knicks, Robinson, he's checked in for Karl Anthony Towns. James Harden comes in for Bridges. And it's McBride in for Brunson. And a change for the Bulls. Nasumu, he's checked in for White. And that one misses. Well, Richard, he's the Iron Man of the NBA right now. Mikal Bridges takes pride in being available on a nightly basis. What a jam. McBride passes to Smooth. From 20 feet. And it's getting the rebound. And that's their first miss after hitting 4 on the half. Here's Nasumu. The kick out to Williams. Trails it from deep. Williams has got 5 points now in the quarter. Here's Smooth. He's got 17. Lets it go from 11. Chicago with the rebound. Outside Giddey. Pass to Williams. Nasumu outside. It's rebounded by McBride. Surprisingly, here's Smooth. On the wing, Harden. Here's Smooth. Gets the three-ball. Smooth has got 20 outside Giddey. Perfect pass to set that up. It might have been pretty, but the finish, that was angry. New York has got 6 of 7 threes to fall. They're looking solid. 1:03 left in the third quarter. Here's Smooth. 20 points for him. Just 5 to shoot. Shot's good. We've seen that once today. He hits us. He's on 4 of 9 in the third quarter. Nasumu pass to Giddey. Back to Nasumu. To the paint. And shot's good. Giddey's got 4 points now in the quarter. Perfection. He got all the way to the rim. Pass to Robinson. To the inside. Here's Smooth. He's now 9 for 11. His efficiency has been a big factor in all of them capturing this lead. Just 1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. Now here's Giddey. He has 6. Great D that time from McBride. Time for a quick break, then back to the action. And we take a listen in now to Tom Thibodeau on a recent huddle.
Make sure we're all getting a rebound. No second shot. In transition. Everyone talk. No open breach in transition.
And Tom Thibodeau wanting his guys to pay particular attention to certain areas of their defense.
Yeah, taking care of the defensive boards, allowing no easy buckets on the fast break, are key elements to their success.
Well, there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we make in the fourth quarter. Strange things happen. We've got guys
Yo, Orange, what up, bro? What's going on with you?
First free throw is good. And you see players training in this program a lot more than just running and getting shots up. And you know, what interests me, players not just training their bodies better than ever, but also their minds. They're working on hand-eye coordination drills, and just all kinds of stuff to enhance their reflexes. You have to appreciate Kevin Herter's mindset before you always ready to put up a shot or help his team wherever he can. Here's Mochan. Boucher passes to Mochan. They get it back. Here's Massey. And he converts the layup. Let's see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet. And they're all shooting a low 31%. Their offense is lacking. Pass to Garnett. And here's Herter. Lets it go from deep. Passes, pulls it in. Here's Mochan. It's just a great job of getting there first and absorbing the contact. First team foul. Chicago with the ball. Highland attacks. Passes, pulls it in. They've shown their power inside. Their rebounding effort has been sensational. Now here's McBride. Not a lot of room. And the basket is good. Their interior D continues to be in shape. They've got a good matchup right now. They're searching for a way to score. Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by. Last quarter of play, about 2 minutes in now. Garnett passes to Herter. Shot clock at 6. The 11-footer. No good on the glass. The Knicks have gone 3 of 5 since this fourth quarter started. Inside, here's Massey. Takes the assist and plays it. Nice 7. Massey's got 4 points now. And trust me, when he's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay. Yeah, they're going to do a much better job of putting a little bit of pressure on him on his way to the hoop. And there's the whistle. Back to the line to shoot 2. He's comfortably able to top the height. You live through that. How does it affect the young player? Well, it can be overwhelming, and certainly it's a lot to do. You're the focus of so much attention. There are so many expectations. With all the media these days, it's even more magnified and intense. The first one falls. Cale Bridges checked in for New York. Harden comes in for Mochan. That one falls, so he hits both of them. If you're just joining us, fourth quarter here, just over 2.5 minutes into it. Outside, Highland to stop the run. Oh, rejected by Boucher. Something special to watch tonight. And the crowd loving every second of it. It's always a great feeling to play this well for your fans. This team really showed what it's capable of. Folks, that's going to do it for now. For Allie LaForce, Grant Hill, and Richard Jefferson, this is Brian Anderson, thanking you for watching the NBA presented by 2K Sports. We'll see you next time.
too excited. I love it though. I love when my boy excited to see.
Green.
Good shot.
Come on, man. Come on, man.
Yes,
Love it.
okay.
Yep.
Power's carrying both of you.
Hey, that's fine. We playing as a team, Alexis.
Yep.
Stay off my back.
You got it? Oh, I'm going.
Get dunked on again. Oh, I tried it. That's all right. Got a little overzealous there.
No, you're fine.
What?
Man, I saw you.
That's all right.
Oh.
That's all right.
Nah, it's all
They're
good.
just blitzing us, like, honestly.
Yeah,
like,
that's all.
Yeah.
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
And in the locker room, each guy has been going over and through his own routine to get ready. But once they take the floor, they're one single unit. Hi, everyone. Thanks for joining us on 2K Sports. NBA action is coming up with Brent Barry. So here's Oklahoma City's starting group. Gilgeous-Alexander out there with Wallace. Then there's Talen Horton-Tucker. Then there's Isaiah Hartenstein. And it's Hendricks in at the 4 slot. And for the Knicks, we've got Mikal Bridges. Josh Hart out there with Towns. Then it's Jalen Brunson. And it's Smooth in at the small 4. We've got some great guards going head-to-head in this one. Brent, what will you keep your eye on in that matchup?
Well, Kevin, you're pointing out the guard play, so this is when they have a chance to go one-on-one. Which of these tandems can stand out against the other? Tons of pick and roll, tons of creativity, and we'll see which of these guys can pair off tonight to win this contest.
That's good.
Knicks high. 2-2.
And Gilgeous-Alexander's got the ball here for Oklahoma City. First chance of the season for them to go up against this Knicks team.
Yeah, and a bit of a revenge game for them as they were swept in the 2-game season series from last year.
And this, one of the few opponents who really stuck it to them during what was an otherwise excellent season for them. You're right, they've got to have revenge on their minds tonight.
And there's the pass to Hendricks. Oklahoma City moving the ball around. And Brunson, here we go.
Oklahoma City
So skilled at drawing contact.
Alexander.
Brent, I don't want to put words in your mouth, but I think it amazes both of us that Jalen Brunson fell the second round,
at the line.
pick back in 2018. So, with that in mind, how has he overcome the doubter?
Well, the first thing he got was opportunity, Kevin, and that's all you can ask for as a young player. What he was able to do in Dallas opened up the eyes of a lot of people to what he was capable of as a point guard in the league. But trust me, Jalen Brunson has never stopped believing in his ability and confidence to dominate a game the way that we've seen him do that in the past couple of seasons.
Pass to Smooth. Here's Towns, and Towns throws it down.
How about the work ethic there of Towns? He's great at positioning himself on the glass and just outworking the opponent.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Brunson. Gilgeous-Alexander, good.
Uncovered at the rim, finding cracks in the defense here early on.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
And he has become deadly from that in-between area. Brunson is efficient on the midi as anybody.
Pass to Horton-Tucker. If you're just tuning in, we played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. 5 on the clock. Oklahoma City needs to get off a shot. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
And the rebound goes to the Thunder. They're moving on after the tough loss they took at the hands of the Nuggets.
Yeah, you saw the communication breakdowns defensively, just giving up way too many open looks.
Yeah, sometimes you can play good on-ball defense, but it's the help defense that makes you nobody rotating, and not a lot of help.
This is the kind of start they were hoping for.
Knicks lead.
1:51 left in the first quarter. You know, Brandon, you talk about home court advantage. The Knicks have one of the best.
Well, New York is so electric, and just, I have memories, Kevin, of walking out on that court, and it just feeling different. So the Mecca is back, and when it's loud, it is delicious.
And a whole new group on the floor right now for the Knicks. And a new group in here for the Thunder. Jang, he's checked in for Hartenstein. Peyton Watson comes in for Horton Tucker. Dort, he's checked in for Cason Wallace. And Topic is subbed in for Gilgeous-Alexander. Approaching about 3.5 minutes played in the first quarter, so it's both teams making substitutions here. Thunder trailing by 15. So the Thunder 5 right now. Gilgeous-Alexander runs things with Dort to his side.
Knicks foul.
Taylor Horton Tucker. Peyton Watson.
First personal foul.
Jang at the substitution.
Gilgeous-Alexander does a good job of just staying aggressive, and that just forces the defense to do something.
The numbers will back it up, Brett, but when you watch OG Anunoby, it's easy to see why he is an elite defender.
Yeah, Kevin, he's been slept on by a lot of casual fans around the NBA, but trust me, diving deeper into the numbers, OG's defense is elite. He's got that strength, he's got the wingspan, he's got great instincts, and he is daunting for any would-be scorer that wants to put points on the board.
And the short break in the action gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Hey guys, well, Smooth in the last game against Chicago was sensational. He scored 22 points and he was efficient out there. It was a complete game for him in every sense of the word. We'll see what he has in store tonight. Guys?
Excellent, David. Thank you. Greg, how impressive was it watching him completely take over?
Unstoppable. Oh, they won that game because of his effort and just his overall
Knicks lead.
Going up against a team that had no answer for him. We'll see if it plays out the exact same way here tonight.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
Towns, the pass to Smooth. Second quarter of action, about a minute and a half played. Pass to Hart. Brunson against Hartenstein. The shot's good from Brunson. Brunson's got 6 points.
Oh, wow. Brunson just getting sideswiped there and some strength to get through it.
Wallace against Bridges. Wallace.
Such a critical part of how their offense is going to flow. Things are only working when he seems to be on the floor.
Brunson against Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Smooth. That one, no good. Thunder trailing by 19. It's Gilgeous-Alexander with the drive.
We've talked so much about Gilgeous-Alexander's athleticism. This is the reason why, on display.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Brunson. Pocket number 3. He's a perfect 3 for 3 to start.
And Matador defense,
Knicks lead,
that's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
Yeah, feels like Christmas right now, just gift wrapping points. I don't think the defense does enough out there to bother him. I think that one's all on him. Just a flat-out miss.
Here's Smooth. It falls. Nice speed that time from Brunson. Brunson's got 4 assists now in this one.
Knicks lead.
Our timeout called by Oklahoma City. Greg, what a great time to be a fan of basketball. Not just in the NBA, but all over the world.
Absolutely, Kevin. The sport just continues to grow, and there's increased value being placed on all-around skill. Even in youth basketball, and I think that bodes well for the future of the game.
A different look for New York. Chris Boucher is checked in for Hart, and OG Anunoby subbed in for Smooth. 3 minutes of action so far in the second quarter. Gilgeous-Alexander kicks the door.
2 minutes.
Oklahoma City moving it around. Shoots. That one off the back on and out.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
And Towns gets it to go.
And defensively, they're on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
The pass to Wallace. Dort again.
Substitution.
It's the New York Knicks. Incomplete command.
Into the first
They're leading
half.
28 points going into the break. The scoring has been
45.
tremendous, and they are shooting lights out with very high
17.
accuracy.
And your Knicks City Kings.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. We've seen Smooth really having a great game.
Yeah, I don't know if there's anything that the league can do to slow him down. He's just that good.
Yeah, avalanche warning in this one. He is just on the roll.
So number on the bench. Here's the 5 for Tom Thibodeau right now. We've got Hart, Jalen Brunson out there with Bridges. Then there's Smooth. And it's Towns in at the 5, roaming the paint. Here's Wallace. And that one goes long.
Well, that's a shot they want just about on every possession if they can get it. He doesn't make them all, but still very much a high percentage look.
Here's Smooth. 13 points in the game. Shot clock at 5. Bridges passes to Smooth. No good on the 3. Oklahoma City shooting around 24%. Not a good showing here. Here's Horton Tucker. He can't get it to go. Bridges with some nice defense.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
Pass to Smooth. Passes it to Hart. New York needs to get off a shot. And it's good off the back rim. Smooth's got 5 points now this quarter.
He's got a lot to do with the position that they're in. A very smart offensive performance tonight from him.
Brunson against Gilgeous-Alexander. That shot missing. You know, Brent, Josh Hart has been a contributor at the many stops in his NBA career.
Now, sometimes you have to wait to find your home, Kevin. That's been the case for Josh. He's always contributed to win. And now he's locked into this role where he is flourishing. This guy has all the tools to go out there and do little things every night that help your team be in a position to win games.
Trying to get something going. Goes up again, and he lays it up and in.
Gilgeous-Alexander.
Gilgeous-Alexander's got 10.
When you have a guard like Gilgeous-Alexander that fights inside, it can add some spunk to your team.
Brunson kicks to Bridges. Brunson the pass to Smooth. Shot clock reset for the Knicks. And count it, the shot is good. They go to the free throw line.
First personal foul.
Sounds good. Hit. Shooting one.
Substitution on the court.
So for Oklahoma City right now, Gilgeous-Alexander runs things with Dort to his side. Then there's Isaiah Hartenstein. Then there's Jalen Hartenstein. And it's Hendricks in at the power forward position.
Second team foul.
Oklahoma City's got some tough luck from three-point range. In the fourth quarter, they've hit just 1 of 6 from deep. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's Jalen Brunson with the rebound.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
Here's Smooth, defended by Horton Tucker. Down to 5 on the shot clock. On deep, Brunson drains it from beyond the arc.
Perimeter scoring. I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Maybe trying to find a little bit more space and ball movement to get guys open at the three-point line.
2 minutes remaining in
Here's
the game.
Jones.
2 minutes.
Robinson with the block.
Well, the ferociousness that Robinson can have around the rim is impressive.
Knicks have gone 5 for 9 from the field in the final quarter so far. Brunson the pass to Smooth. There's 1:40 left in the fourth quarter. Back to Brunson. Shoots over Gilgis Alexander. And the Knicks getting another bucket right there.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for the Knicks.
You don't see this kind of a blowout often, but tonight this is a quality win across the board to deliver out this kind of punishment.
They definitely never changed the approach. They just kept after it and showed they were clearly the better team in just about every single category.
You can mark this one down in the W column. They'll mark their 23rd of the season.
And so they win their first game against this squad. It's a 2-game season series, and they'll be going for the sweep the next time they face off.
Horton Tucker with it to end the run. Robinson pulls it in.
He just doesn't look like himself this quarter. Something's missing.
Well, he's missing, and it's starting to affect a little bit in his body language, and you just don't want to see that.
Saw the opportunity to put this away, and you could see the killer instinct take over.
Yeah, up until that point, a competitive game, but once they broke through that barrier, it was all them.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
Yeah, and the coach pretty smart for zoning in on him and giving him opportunities to stay with that confident play.
Here's McBride, and he converts the layup.
This arena was rocking throughout the night. You could really feel the energy.
A huge motivation, always great for a young team, but veteran players also appreciate when fans come with that kind of energy and get into the spirit of the game.
Here's Jones. No good from 18. So no problem for New York as they get the win. And the outcome of this one was never in doubt.
And boy, they really put in a supreme effort. It just felt like once they had that lead and it was comfortable,
Thank you once again for coming out and showing your support.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Brett
We
Berry,
look forward
Greg
to seeing you
Anthony, and
next
David
time.
Aldridge. This is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.
Hey.
Come on, man.
Okay, look at Power being coach. Coach DF.
Give me that, give me that.
Let's go. Go.
Let's go! Switch everything, no threes.
Good defense, good defense. Yep.
That's fine,
No,
that's fine.
I'm on you, I'm on you, I'm on you.
Give me that, give me that, give me that, give me that!
Power versus
Let's go, Power.
everyone else.
Stop playing.
What's up? What's up with the defense? You want to reach on us? We're going to show you how to play defense out here.
Power 11 points, 10 rebounds, 60%
Let's go.
on.
The Knicks, ready to enjoy that one-of-a-kind New York home court advantage. Coming into the building earlier tonight. Thanks for joining us on 2K Sports. What's better than NBA basketball on a Saturday night? We're here to bring you the action. I'm Brian Anderson with Stan Van Gundy and Hall of Famer Grant Hill. Allie LaForce will be reporting from the sidelines. And checking out the New Orleans opening lineup. Herb Jones out there with Zion Williamson. Then there's Trey Murphy. Then there's DeJounte Murray. And it's Messi in at the 5, roaming the paint. And for the Knicks, Josh Hart is out there with Karl Anthony Towns. Then there's Jalen Brunson. Then it's Mikal Bridges. And it's Smooth in at the small forward position. Well, Grant, when you take a look at this matchup, both these teams feature an impressive backcourt.
No question, B.A. And I get the sense that bragging rights are on the line here. Everything you can do, I can do better. Expect some exciting back-and-forth action in this one.
And there's the drive. Hart pulls it in. And so it's Hart with it. He brings it up for New York. Here's Towns. And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
Relentless effort from Towns inside.
Powering through the contact. 0.
Murray with it. A threat to them offensively. He's recorded around 19 a game. Good work defensively by Towns. Here's Smooth. Covered by Williamson. It's Hart on the wing. Tries a 10-footer, and he hits the jumper.
Rock solid screen right there. The defender
4-0.
Yeah, you've got to lock and trail hard. You can't allow him to clean look from that. They haven't been able to find their rhythm. That's 3 straight misses now.
Bridges outside. Pass to Smooth. Out to the right wing. Brunson against Murray. Brunson passes to Smooth. Shot clock at 3. The rebound by Murray. The Pelicans have gone 0 for 3 from the floor to begin this one. And Grant, you look at the players the Pelicans have gone after recently. They have a clear plan.
Well, they do, B.A. They want to surround Zion with shooters, which, of course, makes sense. It's sort of the same kind of blueprint the Bucks laid out with Giannis. If you can shoot, the Pelicans have a spot for you.
Smooth shot is good.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
On offense here are the Pelicans. Nothing up yet on the scoreboard. Now a timeout called by New Orleans.
There's no way Coach likes this effort level. They need to refocus.
Yeah, you have to take the time out in a situation like this. Stop the bleeding a bit and regroup.
For your Knicks City Dancer.
About 2 minutes gone by in the first quarter. Brunson against Murray. Outside Jones. They need this. And it's rebounded by Karl Anthony Towns. The Knicks have gone 3 of 4. Off to a nice start. Pass to Smooth. Launches a 3. Pelicans cleared away. Williamson outside. Now Murray. And the bucket counts. And he is on his way to the line. He'll try to make it a 3-point play. New Orleans shooting their first free throw tonight. Well, Coach, Zion is always must-see TV when he plays. It's his availability that is questioned.
Yeah, it is, Brian, but he's been healthier. And when he plays, there's nobody like him in the NBA.
Number 43. Nixley, 10-3.
Williamson passes to Jones. And here in the first, about 3 minutes in. Oh, it's stolen by Towns. Here they come with numbers in transition.
2 minutes.
And Hart with a basket on the assist by Towns.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
McCollum against Brunson. To the paint. Oh, they get a hand on it. New York leading by 9. And that one drops for him.
Absolutely no rim protection, leading to a lot of these buckets.
New Orleans calls timeout. And this game, the first chance they've had to see New York.
And with this matchup being East versus West, this is the first of only 2 meetings between these teams.
Yeah, so kind of special to see how they match up. A lack of familiarity both for the players and the fans.
A new lineup here for New York. Brown, he's checked in for the Pelicans. Alvarado comes in for DeJounte Murray. First quarter of play and just over 3.5 minutes in. Back to Brown. Kicks it out to Williamson. 4 on the clock. Fades back. And again, New Orleans no good for New York. They've got 6 of 8 shots to go. Pass to Bassie. Back to Harden. From downtown. And the Knicks another 3.
An outstanding first quarter from the field.
Pelicans trail by 14.
Knicks lead, 17-3.
Alvarado left side. Out to McCollum. Will it go? The Knicks with the rebound. Outside Anunoby. Shot and game clock separated by 5. And again, New Orleans no good. New York leading by 14. The shot's good.
They're really dictating the tempo on both ends of the court. You love it.
Absolutely. They're playing their game and executing at a real high level. Everything is working for them right now.
New Orleans will retain possession.
Pelican substitution, Lucy Hawkins.
Pass to Hawkins. 1 second left. No good. Misses at the buzzer.
That's the end of the first
So
quarter.
it's the New York Knicks with an impressive 16-point lead heading into the break. They've done well to disrupt the opposition, playing inspired defense. We'll be back in a moment. Welcome you back to second quarter action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. All right, guys, we've seen a confident-looking Knicks team out there.
Well, it looks like hitting the boards hard was an emphasis of their attack. They knew how valuable it was to do so.
Yeah, we're not surprised by this. These guys work hard, and they are physical.
So for New Orleans right now, we've got Murray. Trey Murphy out there.
24-second violation.
And it's Nisi in at the 5.
Pelicans ball.
Let's have a look at the point guards with the highest shooting percentage over the past 10 games. Number 1, Jalen Brunson.
And the name of the game is efficiency, especially at the point. I mean, to shoot at that clip says a lot about his skill level.
Well, doing all of his jobs to the best of his ability. A point guard the coach can rely on is a dream come true.
And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Hi, guys. Well, Smooth in their last game against the Thunder really lit up the floor. He contributed 20 points and was on fire from outside. The D had no answer for they're on fire in the midst of a strong stretch. They're looking to keep it up tonight. Guys?
Okay, thanks for that. You know, the impact he had on that game was big.
And it's not easy to point to just one area he made a difference, but his effect was felt all over the place. He was on fire.
And the important thing now is to keep that momentum going. You want a player building on his positive results.
Well, despite the effort to create super teams, the league has a lot of parity right now, Grant.
It really does, and I like it. It's not quite like the 80s Celtics and Lakers or the 90s Bulls, partly because of the salary cap. It's so hard to pay more than 2, maybe 3 stars at a time.
Now here's Hart. Jones with some nice D.
It's a defender doing just enough to cause a miss on the line.
Pelicans making a switch here. McCollum's checked in.
First team foul.
Pelicans trail by 19.
C.J. McCollum.
Pass to Jones. Hart pulls it in. Hart's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Here's Brunson. Towns outside. 4-3. And again, New York with the triple.
This defense just can't stay connected to shooters.
And the Pelicans call time here.
Looking now for some consistency, just too many missed shots.
Yeah, right now, Coach needs to draw up his best play, get some points, and get this team some time.
New York making a switch here. Boucher's checked in. Zion Williamson is checked in for the Pelicans. And so McCollum will bring it up for the Pelicans. Their next game playing at home as the Grizzlies come to town. Over Brunson. And again, New Orleans no good.
He just couldn't finish the job that time. And too bad, because it was a nice look.
Bridges passes to Smooth. And that one falls. His 5th basket in 7 tries.
He's been reliable from the floor, and that's reflected on the scoreboard.
Williamson outside. Pass to Murray. They get back on track. And again, New Orleans no good.
And their physical dominance has been on display. A 10-rebound advantage is a good indicator of how this game has gone.
Here's Bridges. Bridges. Great positioning on the putback.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. And that's why they continue to get attacked.
There's 1:40 left in the first half. Offensively, it's been a struggle for them.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
And they call an illegal screen here.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
Look, you can get away with a lot in terms of screens today, but you can't make it that obvious.
OG Anunoby's checked in for New York. Harden comes in for Mikal Bridges. Pass to Harden. Closing in on 4 minutes played here in the second quarter. Here's Brunson. Banked it in off the glass. Brunson's got his second basket of the night.
And they've really managed to dominate inside.
And here's Alvarado. No made baskets yet. Poke loose. Towns with a rebound. Towns has got 4 rebounds in the game. And Alvarado gets it to go.
Well, the defense gave that away. He's a skilled shooter who you have to contest at the arc.
Outside Brunson. Anunoby on the wing. Back to Brunson. Here's Boucher. Yes. And a nice assist from Brunson. Brunson's got his 3rd assist of the night.
They've settled into this game. You can see the offense is on fire.
Yeah, and that is key for them. Continuing to build out this lead.
Not only a perimeter player, McCollum can go inside.
Pass to Harden. Anunoby against Brown. And Anunoby gets it to go.
Ananobi's got his second basket. And why go away from attacking inside? He has no answer for him.
Now here's Williamson. A reliable go-to guy for them. He's averaging around 26.5 a game. The layup off target. And so it's New York with a commanding lead to win the quarter. 27 points. Looking good. And their defense has stood out, wreaking havoc for the opposition. More NBA on 2K Sports right after. And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. Here's Brunson. They've got Karl Anthony Towns. Jalen Brunson is out there with Mikal Bridges. Then it's Josh Hart. And it's smooth. And it's a three. That's Tom Thibodeau's 5. As we get going in the second half.
That's been typical of their performance today. They're sharing the ball and creating good shots.
He's guarded by Bridges. The rebound by Bridges.
And they're up considerably because of their efforts on the glass.
And Mikal Bridges, still one of the better wing defenders in the league, Greg.
Yeah, he's so great at pestering a shooter. Good lateral movement and wingspan makes him hard to get around. He might not be the best in the league, but he is well above average.
Pass to Jones. And it's New York with a rebound. Hart's got his 6th rebound on the night. Here's Smooth. Count that one. He's 8 for 10 from the field now.
Taking their first 3 shots, getting the looks that they want, and knocking them down.
Here's New Orleans now. Murray with it. Oh, deflected. Now Williamson. He's scoreless.
Zion giving the people what they want and making it look easy.
Brunson against Murray. Tries a 10-footer. Another one falls for New York.
You know, they're really being bullied right now defensively. 8 of the last 10 points have come from inside.
Brunson against Murray. And it's Brunson with the rebound.
Not a great start to the second half. Just 1 for 4. Got to find ways to generate better looks here.
Pass to Smooth. Oh, he missed the layup. He had it with the pump fake.
And that's their first miss after hitting 4 in a row to start the half.
Murray. The Knicks with the rebound.
Well, he just doesn't have it right now. It's as simple as that. And his team is struggling as a result.
And every franchise has their guy. What kind of things do you want your franchise players to exhibit?
Well, Brian, here's what people have to understand. The culture of your team is deep.
Substitution on the court.
4th quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by now. Here's Smooth. Alvarado defending. McBride passes to Smooth. Beyond the arc. That one goes. And that's his 9th made shot in 12 attempts.
And what a great performance we saw from them. A dominant win in every way for the Knicks.
42.
Pretty clear who the better team was today. They dominated in just about every phase of this game, Grant.
BA, it's almost hard to think what didn't go well for them. Their plan, their execution, everything was absolutely on point.
And they played well tonight, picking up win number 24 of the year.
And against a non-conference opponent, you really want to win the first one. They'll go into the next one knowing how to beat this team for sure.
And as it was happening, as it was building, you knew this was a monster game for Smooth.
Well, offensively, they needed him to be aggressive, and he delivered. What a game.
So for the Pelicans right now, Murray and McCollum make up the talented backcourt. Trey Murphy out there with Jose Alvarado, and it's Williamson in at the 5. McCollum's shot is off. And here's Harden. He'll bring it up for the Knicks. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. And the three-pointer goes.
That's an inspired ball. They fought hard. During the most important moments, they made big plays.
Yeah, they saved their best basketball for this home stretch, and they certainly earned this one.
McCollum's shot is off. Here's Harden. Pass to Smooth. Let's go with a three. Off target with a shot. And so New York takes this one by a big margin. They didn't have too many problems tonight.
They didn't. Just a tremendous team effort. Once they had that big lead, they were not going to let the visitors back into the game.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. With Grant Hill, Stan Van Gundy, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson saying thanks for watching the NBA on 2K Sports. We'll see you next time. Have a great evening.
Hi, I'm Girl Game Renee, and here's some community tips on shooting. The first tip, of course, is definitely shooting wide open is the best shot to take. 2 would be if the defender has his hands down, hand down, man down. So definitely take that shot. And 3, definitely creating great spacing. And these are the 3 top defensive tips. My number 1 defensive tip is on-ball defense. With that being said, on-ball menace badge allows you to create turnovers for the opponent team. Number 2, the interceptor badge. Favorite badge in the game, I would say, is great when you're playing patient, and lane steals is big as well. And number 3, challenger. I'd say you'd have to jump.
And now, please welcome your New York Knicks. At forward, at 6'4", number 3, at guard, at 6'6", number 25, Mikal Bridges. At center, at 7 feet, number 32, Karl Anthony Towns. At guard, at 6'2", number 11.
Hi, everyone. We're coming to you live on 2K Sports, bringing you the NBA. Kevin Harlan here, and I'm joined by Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge is reporting from the sidelines. Now a look at Philadelphia's starting lineup. They've got Jones, and it's McCain in at the 2 spot. And for the Knicks, Josh Hart out there with Smooth. Then it's Jalen Brunson. Then there's Towns, and it's Bridges in at the 2-guard spot. GA, we are right in the thick of the season. Let's overlook challenge for these players right now.
Staying fresh. You have to take care of your body and your mind. That'll pay dividends in the stretch run.
And so here we go, the 76ers to start it. Now, here's Maxey. To the wing on the left. Here's Grimes. Off target from outside. Here's Smooth. And off there. He misses his first shot of the night. Grimes with the bucket.
Selfless pass there from Maxey. Really able to handle the guard position quite well.
It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Well, John Thibodeau had a few minutes to share. He thinks Tyrese Maxey is a guy they have to watch. He said he reads the floor well and understands situational basketball. Defensively, it's tough to speed him up or slow him down. He really plays at his own pace, guys.
All right, thank you, David. Here's Maxey after the made shot from Karl Anthony Towns. 6 on the shot clock. That 3 off the mark. The Knicks have gone 1 of 3 for the field to start this one so far.
76ers foul.
New York shooting their first free throw.
First personal foul. First team foul.
And that one misses.
Number 43. At the line, 2 shots.
And the second free throw, good. Here's McCain. As you can see from his numbers, he's been a key component in their offense. He's averaging almost 18 points a game. That shot, no good. Bridges with some nice defense. Here's Hart. The teardrop falls in.
Getting inside and doing damage there really elevates Hart's game, and I like to see him be that kind of all-around threat.
Maxey on the wing. Here's Grimes. Good on the 3-point shot. Grimes has got 5 points so far.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Special K, you've seen Tyrese Halliburton a lot. He's as good as anyone in this league offensively. What does he do best?
I think his best basketball attribute is probably his passing. his vision, the way he can set other people up. But the intangible he makes, he's a Pied Piper. He is a galvanizer. The guys love being around his energy and the way he plays. So not only does he play with great confidence, I think he infuses in his teammates a joy and a confidence that lifts them up too.
Hart, the pass to Smooth, beyond the arc, trains the three-pointer.
Hart is one of those guys you look at and you can just see the team is first with him. Never hesitates to find the open guy.
Maxey passes to Grind. And the call on the shot sends him to the line.
First personal foul.
From over here,
First
you
team
can see
foul.
that one pretty clear.
No question about it. I mean, a ton of contact and a good call by the officials.
The 76ers shoot their first free throws. First trip to the line in this one.
And how about as a group, 80% on the season, one of their best attributes.
And they've made progress in that department from last season going into this one, guys. I mean, the numbers have improved.
First free throw is good. A different look for New York. Robinson's checked in for Karl Anthony Towns. OG Anunoby comes in for Josh Hart. And it's James Harden in for Smooth. Here's Maxey. His last outing, 16 points for him. So with Harden on the bench, here's the 5 for Tom Thibodeau right now. We've got Jalen Brunson. OG Anunoby is out there with Karl Anthony Towns. Then it's Mikal Bridges. And it's Smooth in at the 3, the small forward.
You can tell this is a priority.
Number 23.
Everyone involved.
Knicks lead 28-16.
Here's McCain. Defended by Bridges. And the pass to Grind. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. New York leading by 12. Anunoby finds Brunson. Brunson being aggressive.
They've settled into a nice groove offensively here in the second.
Yeah, and that field goal percentage zooming upwards is now above 50%, which is pretty strong.
And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey guys, well, Smooth in the last game against New Orleans lit up the floor. He ended up with 28 points, and as we've come to expect, he filled it up from three-point range whenever he could. The latest chapter, what's been a great string of games from him. We'll be looking to add on to it tonight. Guys, back to you.
And David in stretches, he was absolutely down. Greg, he loved the next performance tonight.
This team needs his contributions. When he's right, he makes winning plays time and time again.
For sure, and draws so much defensive attention that it opens up opportunities for others.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A +10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
And they pick up 2. And a moment here to take a look at some hustle stats for the Knicks.
They're contesting shots and have also come up with some significant blocks, putting a little doubt into the minds of the opposing shooters.
Something else they've done is really get after it defensively, specifically steals, and how they've done a good job tonight forcing turnovers.
Another miss by Philadelphia.
And if they know what's good for them, that's the way they'll defend against him every time he takes the ball in the three-point lane.
The 76ers trail by 18. Here's McCain. Can they get it? And Mikal Bridges pulls it down. Bridges has got 4 rebounds now tonight. Out to Brunson. There's the lob to Towers. Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. Here's McCain. Last game we saw him score 32. Poked away, and again, turns it over.
Sixers ball.
Hart's checked in, and Philadelphia also making a switch. Barton's checked in, and And the 76ers decide to take their first time out here. And eventually, every player team has to grapple with eight. Realizing he wants to step or two against the young player. And sometimes, that is a very slow realization.
Oh, it is, Kevin. Hopefully, by that point, it's less about financial security and more about being inevitable, simply for the love of the game.
Tipped away. And they're pushing it up. Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. It's deflected. Can they get it? And the rebound goes to the Knicks. They defeated the Pelicans in their last game.
Yeah, I felt like they attacked, but with a purpose. They knew what they wanted to accomplish coming in.
Well, it really showed the trust they have in one another. I love how they got after it, and you could feel that they were playing for each other.
Here's Shed. Jalen Brunson picking up that last basket. They get the rebound. Here's Shed, guarded by Harden. Beasley outside. Robinson pulls it in.
Boy, you can just see the frustration growing on their faces. Nothing going their way.
You know, guys, no denying it's been a rough patch here. I think they've got to run whatever is best in their playbook to get a good shot.
And it's the Knicks with the ball. Following to this by Malik Beasley. And that one's good. Bessie.
Not hard to see why they're giving up points. Just too many good looks.
Timeout. And the 76ers call time here.
Well, it's been an express lane to the rim. Coach can't be happy about that.
And, you know, I think he's going to tell them simply, we have to show more fight on the interior. That's the top priority right now.
Comes in for Jalen Brunson. Derek Jones, he's checked in for Philadelphia. Outside Edwards. Pass to Shed. Back to Edwards. Trying to end the drought. And that one's good.
Edwards. And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
Harden surveying the D. Passes it to McBride. Those 3 pointers off the mark. Jalen Brunson has been on display for score. He notched 8 points in the quarter. He has that terrific basketball instinct on display. We'll get right back to the action when we return. Wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. You know, Jalen Brunson has been exceptional here, guys. Wow.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
Yeah, you know what, guys? They gave him too many free breaks to the rim in the first half. I think they've got to be a lot tougher. Body him up, be physical with him.
And so, in the game for the 76ers, they've got Jones, and it's Queta in at the 5. Brunson against Maxey. Pass to Grimes. A three-pointer off the mark.
And there have been some terrible shot choices look there. That's not a good look at all.
And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, as always with Tom Thibodeau teams, they are level-headed. He said of his Knicks, we want guys to sacrifice and put the team first. But it has to be that way. Your best players have an entire team into them. You know, if you stay disciplined, you'll have a chance to win. Kevin?
A very good chance, D.A. Thank you. Here's Cato. Nothing on the board.
A really good way to get your first points of the half with a rugged play on the backboard.
Exactly. He's playing aggressively right away here in the second half.
Here's Smooth. The shot's good on the assist by Brunson. 13 points for Smooth.
Guys, his consistency in terms of shooting has really helped them seize control.
Brunson against Maxey. And Bridges with the block.
This is what Bridges' wingspan is about, allowing him to reach out and get a shot. The assist just continues to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Clearly just an example of a different mindset between these teams.
Here's McCain. After the made shot from Smooth. Can't connect from short range.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that position. And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Bounce pass Maxey. Another miss by Philadelphia.
He's been ice cold tonight. And, you know, you look at the scoreboard, guys, they really could have used this contribution.
Wow, he got whacked.
First team foul. Blatant contact. Straightforward call. Simple.
At the line,
free throw good. Hart.
You know, guys, Josh Hart is somebody that's going to give you everything he's got. His combination of outside shooting and defense is really quite valuable to any team.
OG Anunoby's checked in for New York. The 76ers also with a sub. Doughton's checked in. Both good from the line that time. Clark, I've always heard that every team when on the road will have a team dinner.
You know, that's typically a practice that most teams employ, and those dinners are memorable, especially if the food is good. But more than the food, I think, is the camaraderie and the bonding that takes place when you break bread together, coaches and players.
Now, here's Anunoby. 7 points in the game. Well, we're into the third quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played. There's the pass to Grimes. And the layup is good. Grimes has got his third bucket of the night.
Well, Maxey has proven he's got a good eye out on the floor. He'll spot those gaps in a minute.
2 minutes remaining
now,
in the third.
Brunson,
2 minutes.
11 points in the game. Bridges outside. Misses the wing chair.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
Grimes with the bucket.
Second chance points always hurt. Just not enough effort to block out.
Hey, guys standing around spectating. I mean, you got to get in there and get tough.
Now here's Brunson. He's a good contributor to his team, averaging about 2.5 points a game.
And defensively, if you are not on point, Brunson more than capable of finishing inside.
GA, as you know, Jalen Brunson is a second-generation NBA player.
Yeah, his dad, Rick Brunson, was an 11-year vet who also played overseas and eventually settled in as a coach in this league. So Jalen grew up in those NBA locker rooms.
Now, here's Anunoby. He has 7 times, no luck. Here's Doughton. There's 49 seconds left to play here in the third.
Textbook, nice pass, great catch, even better finish.
On deep, Brunson. Offensive rebound. And it's Towns on the follow.
It's obvious they've taken fewer threes here in the second half and are focused on having a more balanced offensive attack.
Maxey passes to Grimes. Launches a 3. It's rebounded by New York. Hart's got 7 rebounds in the game.
You know, he just has not been himself this period. Just too inconsistent up and down at the offensive end.
And here is Bridges. Still yet to score. Pass to Brunson. Just 5 to shoot. That shot, no good. And so it's the New York Knicks in complete command. Their lead at 28 points going into the break. Their defense has been terrific in this game. We'll return shortly. How about a look at today's State Farm assist of the game?
Yeah, and I like the fact we get to see this pass one more time. A magnificent feed, and you love to see your off guard taking over the playmaking duties with this much skill.
Yeah, platinum level dime dropping there, fellas. Accurate and on time.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. Miles McBride out there with Harden. Then there's Chris Boucher. And it's Popovich in at the small forward. So that's who's on the floor for the Knicks. Stolen by Harden. Out of bounds. It'll be 76ers ball.
Philadelphia ball.
Against Boucher. Here's Shed. That shot off.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Guys, that's put
Boucher. Knicks lead 56-26.
We are going to remember that one for a while.
I know I will, Greg. That was special. That was really special.
a circus dunk for you right there, guys.
New York has gone 6 of 14 with the 3 ball tonight. Just a little over 40%. Chalk up 2 there.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
And when you make 5 in a row in close like that, it also takes pressure off your perimeter guys, too.
Outside Edwards. And the 3 ball is good.
Watch out now. When this guy gets into a rhythm, it is something to behold.
We've gone about a minute and a half into the 4th quarter. Comes up empty down low. The 76ers have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the 4th quarter. Craig can't get it to go.
Boy, he has to put that one away. A solid opportunity gone awry.
Popovich. Here's Bassett. It's hauled in by the 76ers. They've got the Wizards ahead of them. Their next game in Washington. That will conclude their brief.
Substitution on the court.
And Beasley has the ball here for the 76ers. Here's Shed, guarded by Harden. Shed, that's good.
How about that wonderful floater he has, showing off an exquisite touch.
Passes to McBride. Here's Smooth. New York moving it around. McBride passes to Robinson. Pocket 6. Pass to Harden. From deep three-point territory. Beasley with the rebound. 76ers have gone just 33% from the field in the 4th quarter so far. They are 2 of 6. Here's Shed. And it's Beasley finishing it off.
Well, I tell you what, there's a little bounce to Beasley's game. This fella, he can get off the ground and elevate on you.
The pass to Harden. A minute 50 left in the fourth quarter of this one. Bangs on the trifecta. Smooth's got 13 points in the second half.
And this is the game plan for him. He's a big part of their force.
And you know what? It's all about the long distance game for him tonight. He's getting it done from out there.
Gets to Beasley. Three-pointer. Another three for Philadelphia.
How about Beasley coming right back with a three ball of his own?
1:30 left in the game. The shot. Smooth. That's good. Smooth's got 22.
And as we head to the final buzzer, no rushing blowout. Big-time dominance. And this will go in the record books. As a gaudy win for the Knicks.
This was a team performing to its fullest capability.
A hugely satisfying win. A game that not many will soon forget. And on the other side, one that I think most will try to forget.
And guys, at this point in the long NBA season, this will go down as win number 25.
And they'll take the win tonight. Setting the tone in the first matchup
to the floor
of this
for the
four-game
Sixers.
season series.
And it will be a fight. When you see an opponent that many times, it's inevitable that those games take on a little extra added need from the players.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Smooth.
He was doing everything right, and the points came in bunches. Definitely had the hot hand.
Pass to Edwards. And the shot goes in. 34 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Passes it to McBride. Here's Smooth. Back to McBride. Pass to Smooth. Elbow shot is on the way. And Philadelphia grabs the miss. Here's the three. The rebound by McBride. Here's Smooth. Nice shot from the wing.
Number 43.
The sense that these fans, these players, they're ready to celebrate.
And I think they can start that celebration right now. I mean, what a terrific team victory.
So no problem for New York as they get the win. They won this game going away. They were the better basketball team by far tonight.
And you got to commend this sort of dominance, particularly here at home. It's a great feeling when you play almost a perfect game and to have that crowd be so pumped up.
And that about wraps it up. For Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and David Owen, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for watching the NBA, presented by 2.